everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Wednesday morning and I'm starting my vlog, and yes, this 3 days every time I post a video it's a vlog, but the thing is we have so many things going on, so I just want to share with you guys. So as I mentioned in my last video, Monday was my son's graduation. So he graduated from middle school, going to the high school, and yes, here in the state every time even the kid come out from the kindergarten we celebrate. So ceremony started in the morning and it lasts about 2 hours, and I'm gonna insert all the clip, whatever I can share I'm gonna go ahead and do it here. So it lasts for about 2 hours, and once we went there things started, and then it was the award time. So kids were receiving different kind of awards, and my son received the award. It's called President Award. Now again, those of you who's not from here, if you are not familiar, I'll just go ahead and explain what that is. Basically, if the kid has in 6th grade, 7th grade and 8th grade, in each and every subject, if he received A, straight A in all quarters, so basically there is a 4 quarter in 1 year. So in 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, in all subject, all quarter, all 3 years, if he has A in all of them, then he received the President Award. Now President means whoever is president that time of United States, he signed that certificate and kids receive it. So that's the award my son received it, and this time it's Donald Trump, so it's signed by him, and we were just so proud of him and so happy. And same thing, they have it in elementary school also. So in elementary school they see 3rd grade, 4th grade and 5th grade, because you know, kindergarten and the 1st grade, 2nd grade, those kids are too young for this. So only those last 3 years they see it. And that time he also received the same award. And that time Obama was the president, so that time he got the award signed by him, and now it's Trump. So we were so proud of him and so happy, because yes, you know, 90% is his hard work, but 10% is yours too, right? Because as a parents we do so much for our kids. So we were so happy. And after everything was done, me and my friend, because her son and my son, we know each other ever since they both were in kindergarten, so we thought like, why not celebrate, right? Let's go to restaurant. So we all went to Mexican restaurant and we had so much fun. So that day was basically in and out. And yesterday I went to Indian grocery stores, and you know, needs to buy so many things because now kids will be at home. So I post that video today, so I'm sure you must have seen that vlog before this one goes live. And the other good thing is today is our anniversary. Yes, today is our marriage anniversary, and I'm so happy because it's like one after another things, you know. So I knew that today I couldn't go to temple. So yesterday while I was going to the grocery store, I stopped by the temple because it's on my way, you know. So anytime I feel down or just doesn't feel good, I always go to temple, sit there for a few minutes, and that positive vibration just lift your mood, and I feel so good. So yesterday I went there, and I miss my parents so much, especially when there is occasion like this, because always they are the first one to call, and mom gets so excited. She always send me some sweets and some other stuff, and whenever she send, you know, those, whenever the box come, right, वो होता है कि ओ घर से आया है, मम्मी ने भेजा है, तो वो बस वो हमारा अटैचमेंट वो रहता है कि घर से खाना आया है, मम्मी ने बना के भेजा है. तो yes, this is my house, this is my family, you know, everything is there, but parents की comparison में कोई नहीं आता. तो even when my son was getting award, you know, I had a tears. I was like, I wish my parents would be there to witness all this stuff. They could see that, look at this boy, he born in front of our eyes, he's a young man now achieving all this stuff, you know, because my son is the first grandkid and he stayed with mom for about 2 years. So both my parents, they were so close to him, and anytime if my son wants something, he will not tell me, he will tell my mom. It's like, Nani, can you buy this for me? And mom, you know how grandparents are, they always spoil kids. So she's always like, okay, whatever they wanted, they always get it. So अब वो होता है नहीं कि ना ही कोई फ़ोन कॉल करने वाला है, ना ही कोई पार्सल भेजने वाला है, ना ही कोई पूछने वाला है कि अम्मी तूने खाना खाया. Because I remember like any time when I called mom, now mom always used to ask me this question first कि अम्मी did you eat? तो हमारा पेरेंट्स के साथ ऐसा रिश्ता होता है कि there is no expectation, there is just unconditional love, that's it. कि पेरेंट्स हमारे साथ ऐसा नहीं है कि in order to get this you have to do this, कि हमेशा हमें अपने आप को प्रूव करना पड़ता है कि we are good at this, we are good at this. It's never like that. They just love you who you are. There is no expectation basically. And दूसरों लोगों के साथ वो होता है ना कि just because you didn't do this you are this. So एक लेबल लग जाता है हमारे ऊपर कि because these are our expectation from you, you did not do this, so that's why you are a bad person basically, और पेरेंट्स के साथ कभी ऐसा नहीं होता है. तो अब काफ़ी होता है कि अब वेकेशन हो जाएगा बच्चों का, तो कि हमारे में लाइक वेकेशन में कहाँ जा रहे हैं, मम्मी के घर जा रहे हैं, मामा के घर जा रहा है. तो मेरे केस में तो इवन माई ब्रदर इज़ नॉट इवन देयर, सो लाइक देयर इज़ नो मामा's हाउस, देयर इज़ नो नाना नानी's हाउस, तो वो सारी चीज़ें बहुत ही मिस होती है कि I wish कि I received that one phone call from parents saying, "Ami, God bless you. We are there for you." So ऐसा जब ओकेशन होता है ना तो बहुत याद आती है उन लोगों की. और I'm sure wherever they are, they must be watching. I know their blessing is always there with me. It's about 9 months since mom passed away and 2 years since dad passed away, but there is not even a single day that I have not missed them or didn't bring the tears in my eyes, because parents are parents. I mean, there is no comparison at all, and I wish I had this channel when they were alive so I can bring them over and show you guys who they are, and they would be proud also that look what I'm doing. My mom knew that I had a channel, but when I had this, when I opened the channel, she was already in India, so I couldn't show her on camera. But बस वही एक regret कि काश एक फ़ोन कॉल मिल जाए, बस एक फ़ोन कॉल, एक आवाज़ उनकी मिल जाए कि अम्मी we are here for you. I'm so sorry guys, every time I talk about my parents, this thing happened. But anyways, we're gonna go and start cooking because like I said, today is our anniversary, so we were gonna go for dinner outside, but then it's a working day and tomorrow everybody has to go, so I was like, we'll just go in the weekend. So I'm gonna make today Daal Makhni, Malai Kofta, Naan and Jeera rice. And Naan, yes, I can do it by myself, make it, but then I was like, I'm not gonna take that chance because of both of this recipe, it's kind of tedious, it's gonna take me a long time. So Naan, I brought it from Indian store, frozen one, so that I will be doing it. Dal Makhni recipe I have already shared in my other videos, which I'm gonna link it up here as well as in the description box. So I will be making that in a slow cooker, so that's not too much. And the Malai Kofta, actually my husband loves it. I'm not too big fan of it, but he likes it, so I was like, fine, I'll make it for him. So that's it, that's all we're gonna do today. And probably we might go and watch movie tonight, so it's all depend how the kids schedules and everything is. So let's go in the kitchen, let's get started. And again, thank you so much guys for watching my videos and subscribing my channel. If you haven't, please do so. Now the summer is coming, so of course all those fun activities will be there. And again, I just want to thank you so much guys, thank you. And let's go in the kitchen, let's get started. So first we're gonna make the kofta for our curry. So for that I took about 4 medium-sized potato. I boiled them, and here I do have about 2 cups of grated paneer. I'm not adding any mixed vegetables here because sometimes it oozes out the water and then it doesn't form really good balls. So I'm not adding any vegetables. But if you like, you can go ahead and parboil some vegetables and make sure the water is completely out, and then you can add into this. So I add salt to taste, a little bit of green chilies as well as turmeric powder, dhania jeera powder, as well as just a little bit of red chili powder. And that's it. We just gonna go ahead and mix all this stuff, and because the paneer is there, it's gonna taste really good and it's gonna come out so soft, because once the gravy goes into the kofta, then it will just have all those yummy flavor in there. It will taste really yummy. Here I'm taking a little bit of cornstarch, and the reason we want to use the cornstarch is any last moisture is in there. Cornstarch will absorb all of them, and once we put this into the hot oil, it will not it will stay in their shape. So that's the reason we want to use the cornstarch. So I'm just kind of rolling into it and make sure it's well coated. And now I'm gonna go ahead and deep fry this. So for that, the temperature should be on the medium low, and that's it. After we drop all of them, we just gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna go and toss them, because otherwise chances are they can fall apart. So once you put it in there, just leave them alone for about a few minutes, and then we can turn them around. So we want about golden brown. So as you can see here, that's how it's gonna look like once it's all fried. So this is what it looks like, and now we're gonna go ahead and make the gravy. To make gravy, I'm using the same pan which I give tadka for the dal makhni, so no need to waste any other pan for this. So I add about 2 tablespoons of oil as well as 2 cups of chopped onions, and I'm gonna add just a little bit of salt into this, so that way the onion can cook faster, as well as we need to wait until it's golden brown, so it will take about a few minutes. So once it's golden brown, I'm gonna keep it on one side, and in same oil I'm adding about 4 small garlic as well as 1 tablespoon of ginger and few cashew nuts. The reason we want to add the cashew into this, because it's gonna give the richness to the gravy, as well as it's gonna get thickened up very quickly. So that's what we want. So now I'm gonna let all these things saute for a few minutes, and then put that also on one side. And here I'm adding about 4 small chopped tomatoes. Now after adding this, again we need to wait for a few minutes until tomato is completely cooked. So as you can see, the tomato is cooked, and I'm adding all the dry spices. I'm adding turmeric powder, dhania jeera powder, red chili powder, and I'm adding about 2 tablespoons of each. Only the turmeric powder I add less, but then other than that, spiciness is up to you. However, how much spicy you want it, you can go more or less. So now I'm gonna mix all the ingredients. So as you can see, all the spices is well cooked, and now I'm gonna add just a little bit of water into this, so that way all the spices doesn't get burned. And I'm just gonna leave it there just for a few minutes, and after that turn the stove off. And now we're gonna grind this. So in the mixture, I'm gonna take this, and you need to wait until it's kind of cool down, and then you want to add it into the blender. So in this blender also, again, I'm gonna add a little bit of water into this, so I can blend it everything easily. And now in the same pan, I'm not adding any butter or oil or anything. I'm gonna add all the gravy into this. And just to make it easier to take it out from the blender, I'm gonna add the heavy cream into this, so that way I can take all those good gravies, the yummy gravies out from the blender. And that's it. After mixing all this, I'm gonna leave it on medium flame to let all those things cook properly. So basically, I just want to update you guys. I have a kofta, it's all done. My Dal Makhni has been cooking from last 2 hours and I still have another 4 hours to go, so it will be done. I'm making the gravy here, and once the gravy is done, basically I'm done. Then I just need to make a rice, and that will not take too much time. Because I actually started late because my husband came home, so then we were just sitting chatting and all that. So I was like, let me just go in the kitchen and start cooking. So that's why I got a little late, but still it's okay. So now I'm gonna add salt to taste, as well as garam masala and dry fenugreek leaves. Now both of these ingredients you want to wait until gravy is almost done, because if you add it before, it's not gonna taste good. So both of these ingredients has to wait until last minute. So adding about tablespoon of garam masala as well as tablespoon of fenugreek leaves. And before you put it in there, you want to crush it between your hand and then put it in there, so that way it gets really mixed into the gravy. And believe me friends, this recipe came out so good, and I made this after a very long time, so I wasn't sure how it's gonna be, but it was such a hit with my family. Everybody loved it, and the kofta actually were so soft. It came out so good. And at the end, actually, as you saw, I add just a little bit of sugar into this, because it's not gonna sweet your gravy, but it's gonna enhance all the flavors. So that is the reason we want to add just a little bit of sugar into this. And after mixing it, that's it. The gravy is all done. As you can see, kofta is also done. And on the other side, I'm making the rice, so that will be done in a few minutes. And here my dal will be ready in no time. So at the end, I'm adding also the heavy cream as well as the dry fenugreek leaves. So both of that, mix it properly, and then I'm gonna let this cook for another an hour or so. So now it's time for dinner. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add the kofta into this. Doesn't it, guys, look so yummy? It was, oh my gosh, I mean, this gravy and this kofta was so yummy. It was, I'm sure next week again I had to make this because my kids loved it so much, and I mean, I don't even have any left over now. So, and here actually I'm making the jeera rice, and I'm sure I must have shared this recipe before with you guys, but for that I took about 2 tablespoons of ghee. Into that, add about tablespoon of cumin seeds, and once that crackle, I'm adding about half a cup chopped onions. And again, you want to let this onion cook, because then it's gonna taste so yummy. And once the onion is cooked, I'm gonna add rice into this and put some chopped cilantro, salt to taste, and that's it. Rice is all done. So this is it, friends. The dinner is all done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yes, after eating the dinner, we all went to watch movie. So we had so much fun, and thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys soon in my next video. Thank you. Bye.